Although small, quail are an upland bird species introduced from California to Montana back in the 90s, establishing a population in 2001. With their rich and extensive history from the mountains of California to the plains of the Midwest, quail are managed similarly to other upland species such as grouse or pheasant, the main concerns being ground cover and food availability. Shrublands are favored by quail, and their food consists mostly of seeds and leaves. Quail, however, need to be managed due to the fact that Montana's native grasslands have diminished by over 50%, with the USDA saying that more than 50 million acres have been lost in the last 10 years. Due to human expansion in agriculture, these vital habitats have been converted to land that is unusable to the quail. Luckily, organizations such as Quail/Pheasants Forever and government entities including the USDA and FWP have been making efforts to preserve crucial habitat and funding studies to better understand and manage quail. These groups specialize in creating management plans and projects to improve upland habitat. There have been many studies that have been done to manage quail, including this one that looks at mountain quail and how fire intervals affect their presence in an area, or this study that shows the structure of adaptive management for quail and its positive and negative effects on their populations. Looking at the fire interval study, it is important for upland birds due to the fact that conifer encroachment is a very big problem in most of the western US, which turns shrublands and grasslands into evergreen forests that can't be utilized as cover. Adaptive management is a concept that makes a plan that changes based on the needs of the targeted species, which is helpful for small projects on different environments. However, in my opinion, doesn't look at any of the big issues that are causing these problems in the first place, such as urbanization and climate change. Hunting is why quail were introduced into Montana and is the main reason why they're managed in the first place. Hunting is where most of the funding comes from for projects, and Quail Forever is an NGO or non-government organization that focuses on preservation of upland habitats and hunting education. Quail Forever provides programs for hunting in a safe and lawful manner, which allows for more money to fund more projects by getting people interested in quail hunting, and educating people on laws and regulations causes people to poach less, which keeps hunting numbers fair and within FWP's desired numbers. The FWP, or Fish, Wildlife, and Parks, is a federal government organization that sets hunting numbers and works with ranchers and landowners to create sustainable habitat. These organizations are working hard and are working with landowners to facilitate an environment that allows for the quail to flourish and for people to hunt them responsibly for meat. I wanted to end this video by taking a moment to show you what actions you can do as an individual to help out. First off is awareness. There are many organizations throughout the United States that you can look into and help spread the word of. I'll put some up on screen now in which you can talk to or find projects to be a part of. Secondly, donations. These NGOs use your money to fund projects that directly benefit quail habitats and populations. Lastly, if possible, work with local groups to better understand the impact that you can have. These NGOs and the government are willing to work with you and sometimes compensate you for your efforts. You can work on projects, or you can even host them if you have land. The government puts aside a certain amount of money each year for conservation easements, which basically mean that your land can be publicly hunted and yet privately owned by you. The only stipulation is that they need to manage the land to be available for upland species. Quail are a welcome species in this environment, and they are both hunted for meat and recreation. It is our responsibility to secure this resource for the future generations to enjoy. And with that, I thank you for watching, and for giving me your time.